cortas. Esto lo cortas. Listo.
Good morning, Mr. Golding. Nice to meet you. Thanks for separating part of your time.
Good morning, Mr. Polanco. Nice to meet you too. I am grateful for this great opportunity. Thank you.
How has been your day today up now?
It has been a beautiful day. The weather is very good, and we are in the best time of the year, Christmas.
How was your book sales?
Thanks to God, it has been very good by now. Lord of the Flies is the best selling book I have ever made.
How you know we are in an interview about of your latest book, Lord of the Flies. I am going to ask you some questions about it. What do you think?
It sounds great.
Okay, we're going to start with the first question. You have been writing a dozen of novels. Why do you think that Lord of the Flies have been talked about the most? Why do you think about that?
I think the reason is that the book actually challenges and confronts the reader's ideas and order of chaos. The book made it get out of the comfort zone, breaking the idea of a society with rules and order, showing them how the fragile world actually is.
Mr. Golding, can you give us a summary and put out the audience in context, please?
The book actually is a youth literature and an allegory to science fiction, located in times of war, where an airplane full of refugee children collides on a desert island. From this point of the book presents the story of the group of children on this island and how they try to survive and organize without the help of an adult, analyzing real issues like society, order, and chaos.
It seems very interesting and entertaining history. Now for you, Mr. Golding, who is the most important or characters from the book and would you describe them?
Really, all the characters are important and fulfill an important role. However, the most important are Wolf, that is the kind and good leader that tries to keep control, Jack, that is an empowered child that shows signs of insurgency and always is involved in fights for the leadership. Then there is Piggy, that is fat and weak, that gets molested by the other guys, and there is Simon, that is one of the younger children, and he is very shy, wise, and has different thinking from others.
I am very interested in the Piggy's character. Can you tell us what is Piggy's relationship with the other boys indicate about human nature?
Actually, Piggy is very different from the other boys. First, his physical appearance is distinctive from the other boys. Most are, as normal in job, are very skinny and athletic. However, he is overweighted and has asthma. Therefore, he is not very athletic. Also, he is intellectually superior compared to the other boys. For these reasons, the other boys, like Jack, bother him and disrespect him. This indicates that humans discriminate against what is different from the normal or the average, showing a cruel nature.
Oh, that's why he is so interesting. You know, I have seen that fire is very important for your book. Can you tell me what does the fire symbolize in the novel?
Fire is important to the novel because it symbolizes technology, hope, and destruction. It symbolizes hope because the fire can catch the attention of a passing airplane and get the rescue that the boys need. However, fire also symbolizes destruction because people can die with this material and it can cause damages and put in danger many important things.
That's a good symbol. As we all know, Lord of the Flies is about lot of boys trapped on an island. Well, what was the reason of putting just boys on the island? Why there were not girls?
Well, that's a good question. The reason is that first, girls will be incredibly better at organization than boys. The boys got distracted very easily and couldn't keep on task. The girls would elect a chief just like the boys and use the concept the same way to call assemblies, but in a much more effective and organized way. Secondly, the rebuilding, because the girls will be more mature and deal with conflicts better. The girls will work as a team and the theme of human nature and its chaos could not be completely shown. That's the reason why I do not pick girls as the characters.
Oh, now I see why did you put boys instead of girls. To create some internal conflicts. Talking more about of the creation of the book. Why did you write Lord of the Flies? Why was that inspired of creating Lord of the Flies?
I wrote the book as it seemed a very good and different way of showing a different point of view about the order of society to readers, demonstrating how every human being has an evil side within him, and as if there is no order within a society, this evil can come out and show itself.
Yes, it is a very good theme, but then why was Lord of the Flies banned? Why?
I will also not agree with the banning of the book because I think it's a very good book. But according to the American Library Association, my book is banned because of its violence and inappropriate language that I think is what gives the reality and the magic to the book. But I think that in some time where time passes and society evolves, um, my book will not be banned and all people can read and understand the subject and the issue that it takes.
I think that Lord of the Flies is one of the best books I read in my whole life. You know, I don't think like others. When I think that is that I'm so grateful that you wrote this book. This is an excellent and exceptional and outstanding book.
Oh, thanks for the compliment. You know, I really appreciate it, Mr. Polanco.
Continuing with the questions, Mr. Golding, what would you say that is the main message of Lord of the Flies?
Mr. Polanco, I think the main message of the Lord of the Flies is the conflict between the human impulse towards savagery and the rules of a civilization which are designed to obey. Throughout the novel, the conflict is dramatized by the confrontation between Rolf and Jack, and the bigger boys with the little ants, who respectively represent how can an order civilization become savage and chaotic.
That's so true. Well, it is a good message, you know. What is your belief about human nature?
Well, I believe that human nature draws people away from common sense to savagery. My fundamental arguments are that human beings are savage by nature and are moved by desire, power, and social class, seeking dominance over the other people. That is bad, and that shows the bad human nature that all people have inside.
Well, Mr. William, you know, this is the final question of this interview. You can say me why you recommended this book for people and at what age people can read it. You know?
Well, Mr. Polanco, answering your final question, principally I would recommend Lord of the Flies from people from age 15 to up because it has a difficult language and it is real that it has a kind of violence and depth and deep message inside. But I tell you guys that this is a great book because it has great characters, great symbolisms, and explores human nature and really goes into depth about the different sides of people and how the society work on real life. Not the life that shows in TV shows and other things of Netflix. No, the real life that every people live in the actual world.
That's all, Mr. Golding. We finished all the questions. Thanks for inviting me.
No, thank you for inviting me to an special and fun activity.
This is RSN News. See you guys soon, guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, Konago.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
You too.
Goodbye.
Bye.